do you finance a Ford work truck without a personal guarantee? Well, that's exactly what we're about to dive into during today's training. We're going to talk about how to get the financing you need to purchase vehicles in your business name. It could be a Ford work truck, it could be another commercial vehicle, it could be an expansion of your fleet, but the bottom line is there's a way that you can actually get the financing you need to buy a Ford work truck or other vehicles and not have a personal guarantee. This means without personal liability. This means your business funding itself. By the end of this training, you're going to know how to get financing for the vehicle that you need to be able to grow and expand your business and how to get it without personal liability. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. So let me start by saying that this strategy is very effective whether you're getting a Ford work truck or another type of vehicle for your business. As a matter of fact, a lot of our clients use this strategy to expand and build a fleet of vehicles as they grow businesses in transportation amongst many other industries. And it all starts with what we call fundability. So fundability is the very first step of this process to get to the end result. Remember, the end result is to be able to get a Ford work truck or other vehicle in your business name without personal liability, without a personal guarantee, and without a personal credit check from you. So let me give you an example. One of our clients, Christine, got financing for $185,000 at Ford. $185,000 financing without a personal guarantee, without a personal credit check. How can you do the same thing? Well, the very first step that she took and that you will need to is called fundability. You need to make sure that you have a business that's set up where it's actually respected by lenders and credit issuers, where they want to lend you money. So that has to do with setting up the right kind of entity, like an LLC or corporation, getting a separate address and a separate phone number for your business, having a website and a professional email address for your business, having a business bank account, a business merchant account if you accept credit cards, even having a business license if you actually can get one for your industry or for your county. Those are just some of the factors. There's over 125 factors of improving your fundability. Way too many to cover during today's training, but I will teach you how to get more access to funding training at the end of this video. But for now, let's just say that those are the main fundable foundation aspects that you want to focus on to build a legitimate, credible business that lenders want to lend to, that want to give you credit to be able to buy those vehicles. Once you've built the fundable foundation, we now need to start really working on building business credit. Look, if you want to get away from a personal guarantee or a personal credit check, you need to build your business credit. No, don't get me wrong. You can ignore business credit building and you can go out and get normal auto financing to buy the truck, the car, or expand your vehicle fleet. But the problem with that is it's all 100% going to be based on personal credit, and it's going to be based on your personal liability, your personal guarantee, which means if anything happens and you don't pay on one of those vehicles, you're personally liable. Look, I don't want that for you, and I don't think you want that for you. So to get around that, we've got to build a solid business credit profile. A business credit profile is what tells lenders and credit issuers that your business can stand on its own, that it doesn't need your guarantee, it doesn't need your liability, it doesn't need your credit check. So we've got to start from the ground up and build that business credit profile. And once we have a fundable business, then we want to take the step of getting approved for starter vendors. Now, there's actually two ways to do this. If you have good personal credit, you can get a program called Credit Line Hybrid. With Credit Line Hybrid, if you have 680, 700 type credit scores, you or a guarantor, and you have good credit with low inquiries and low utilization, well, then there's a good chance you can get credit lines of $50,000, $100,000, even $150,000. And a lot of those report to the business credit reporting agencies and help you jumpstart your business credit building. But let's say you don't want to provide guarantees to get those credit lines, or you don't have good credit or don't have a guarantor that has one. That's when you want to get started with starter vendors. Now, some starter vendors, for example, are Uline and Granger. And what makes starter vendors is two things. First of all, these vendors report the credit that they give you to the business credit reporting agencies. This is very important. Over 90% of trade vendors out there don't report the credit that they give you to the reporting agencies. If we want to build business credit, we've got to get credit with credit issuers that do, and these type of starter vendors do just that. The second thing is they'll give you credit when you have none. I imagine at this point you're starting a business credit profile from scratch. So we need to get credit with vendors that report and vendors that will approve us even if we have no other credit. Places like Uline and Granger will do just that, and they'll give you access to even more of those at the end of this training as well, or tell you exactly where to go to get them. Now, once we've built initial vendor credit and those start reporting on our business credit reports, we want to monitor that business credit. And we can go to creditsuite.com/monitoring and get credit monitoring for less than $30 to be able to actually monitor our business credit reports with the main reporting agencies. Then we can see those accounts that we got reporting on the business credit reports, and that helps us get to the next step. And the next step of building business credit is to get credit with retail vendors. Now, retail vendors are retailers. Sam's Club, Costco, Apple, Home Depot, Lowe's, anybody that offers some kind of retail service, even fuel stations, all offer some kind of personal guarantee or all offer some kind of corporate credit card that requires typically no personal guarantee or credit check. So once you have about 5 of these starter vendors on your business credit reports, you're going to want to start getting this retail credit and start building the amount of trade lines or accounts on your business credit reports. And when you have about 14, 10, 14, there we go, that's 14. When you have 14 accounts on your business credit reports, that's when you can get to the final tier of business credit building. And this tier opens up 2 really cool kinds of financing. One, it opens up what we call universal credit cards, Visa card, MasterCard, credit cards you can use anywhere. Again, without a guarantee and without a credit check in a lot of cases. It also opens up the ability for us to get auto financing. Now we can get this through Ford, GM, Toyota, Ally Bank. There's a lot of sources that at this point with 14 accounts on our business credit reports will give us auto financing for our business. How much they'll give us depends on those other accounts on the business credit reports, how much we're using those. So if I'm only spending $100 on all those other accounts, my approval at Ford isn't going to be as much. But if I'm using $2,000 here, $5,000 here, $10,000 here on the credit that I'm getting, meaning if I'm really getting credit that I'm using to grow my business, then that's the key to getting, like what Christine did, $185,000 approved at Ford without a guarantee or credit check. So those are the exact steps for you to be able to get a Ford work truck without a personal guarantee in your business. The key is to show our business is fundable, to build the business credit profile and score. As we build that credit profile and score, we get vendor credit, we get retail or starter vendor credit, we get retail credit, we get fleet credit, we get fuel cards to fuel our fleet, and then we even get Visa card, MasterCard, and auto financing, much of which is available without a guarantee and credit check. Now, you want the shortcut? Well, if you want the shortcut, click the link in this description to this video. That shortcut is going to give you access to our guide that's been downloaded over 1 million times that maps out in depth the steps to be able to get to this goal. It tells you how to get more starter vendors, more depth into fundability, more about the retail credit, the fleet credit, the other steps that you want to take along the way to get to the final goal of universal credit cards and auto financing without a guarantee and credit check. So make sure you click the link in the description to grab that free guide, and make sure you like and subscribe if you got value from this training. I look forward to seeing you next time where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.